Happy Friday, McGee families. Here is our weekly video message. As I have been doing this year, I start each video message off with updates from the school board in the district. The only update that I have for you is that they will be holding two community Q&A sessions, one on September 30th and the second one on December 2nd. They will both be at 6 p.m. in the Kettle Moraine High School library. The district sent out letters earlier this week about your new school boundary lines for the 26-27 school year. Once you read that letter, if you have questions, please do not hesitate to reach out to me. I'm happy to offer further clarification. I've already had some questions about intra-district transferring and open enrollment, and I've been able to offer clarity through phone and email. So again, after you read that letter, if you have questions, do not hesitate to reach out to Beth and I, and we will offer further clarification. Here are the updates for McGee Elementary School. This is mind-blowing to me. This is the 5th year that we've done our annual mum plant sale, and in 3 days this year, we sold out. We had 150 mums, and they are completely gone. I thought that we would have some for the picnic for people to purchase, but this morning when I got in, there were only 2 left, and they were snagged right at arrival time. So thank you for your continued support. I want to let you know, as the McGee community and McGee families, that 50% of these funds will go to support our staff, and the remaining 50% will go to the PTO for the McGee scholarship that we offer. This upcoming week, next week, is homecoming, and we have our spirit day. So on Monday, it's pajama day. On Tuesday, it's students dressed like teachers day and teachers dressed like students. Wednesday, it's our grade level colors. Red for 4K and kindergarten, orange for first, yellow for second, green for third, blue for fourth, and purple for fifth. Thursday is the ever famous hat day, and then Friday is McGee and Kettle Moraine Spirit Day. I met earlier this week with Principal Jen Balzer of Wales, and we organized and started planning the McGee Wales Butterfly Garden ribbon cutting ceremony. So on Friday, October 3rd, from 4:30 to 5:30, we want to invite students, staff, and families from both Wales Elementary and McGee Elementary to come together to dedicate the new butterfly garden being built on the Wales campus. It's a symbol of growth, transformation, and partnership. Thanks to the generous efforts of the McGee Elementary community, this garden will soon bloom as a peaceful space for learning and reflection. As part of the event, students are encouraged, not only students, but parents as well and staff are encouraged to bring a rock from home to paint and place in the garden, helping create a lasting path of unity between our two schools of McGee and Wales. After the ceremony, the Wales building will be open for McGee families to walk through the spaces to start getting familiar with what the Wales Elementary campus looks like. We look forward to sharing this special day and the School of Wales Elementary with you. So we hope that you can join us on October 3rd from 4:30 to 5:30 on the Wales Elementary campus for the ribbon cutting of the new butterfly garden that is being built there on October 1st. I've had many questions about a picture retake day. We have it rescheduled with Empire Photos. That picture retake day is Tuesday, October 21st, and it's from 8 until 3. Every week, Nurse Tricia provides us with a resource, and this week she is providing us with information specifically about the National Food Safety Education Month. So please click on the image or the link below this video to check out the resources that Nurse Tricia has provided you regarding National Food Safety Education Month. Our McGee PTO updates are as follows. Our school directory. All McGee families will receive a complimentary copy once it's printed. Remember, the deadline to submit your information is September 19th, which is today. If you've already filled it out before or during the Back to School Bash, there is no need to submit again. We have about, 40 families that we're still hoping to see will sign up, and then they will start getting them printed. There's a link here on this slide that you have access to, and then an identified link below this video as well for you. On Tuesday, September 23rd, We are doing our first Scoopy night at Culver's in Wales. We hope that you will join us between 4 and 7. We have 12 staff members that are ready to come to Culver's and serve some food and chat it up with all of you. So we hope to see you there. It's always a wonderful night. So I mentioned this last week, and I just wanted to remind everyone, if you haven't gotten a time to fill it out yet, we are receiving commemorative McGee t-shirts for all students and staff from the McGee PTO. So to honor McGee Elementary's final year, the McGee PTO is gifting every student and staff member a special commemorative t-shirt featuring our beloved McGee school song. Each student and their homeroom teacher will receive a shirt in their designated class color, while all other staff members will receive a neutral gray shirt. Please fill out a separate form for each student you currently have attending McGee. Now, to do that, you can click on this image. It'll send you to the link to sign up for your t-shirts, or there is a link below. The deadline to submit the forms is Monday, September 22nd. If you want one for your family, there are additional gray shirts that are available for purchase, and we are taking cash or check only. We ask that you send payment in an envelope labeled your family's last name -school shirts. So as an example, niece -school shirts to the office by September 22nd. T-shirts will not be given out if we have not received payment for those that are purchasing. We want to thank you. We want to say a great big thank you to McGee's own Lisa Wentzler for creating this meaningful design for our McGee community. And we are having such a tight turnaround because we want these t-shirts to us by October 17th. That Friday is our very first Railway Buddies and Popcorn Friday as a school event, and we will be taking a whole school picture in our t-shirts that will go in our yearbook. It will also go in a book that I am co-writing with Terry Caldesol and Sarah Otto on about McGee, and that book will be in all of the elementary schools next school year. So please make sure you enter your child's name and the color t-shirt that they will get so we can have a wonderful all-school photo on October 17th. Every month we get a flyer like this from our PTO, and it lets us know everything that is going on, QR codes to order spiritware, to know what upcoming events are happening, and just information that provides you details as to what the PTO offers here. We had our very first PTO meeting today, and I just have to say that every year we have an absolutely amazing and dedicated PTO board. And this year, the PTO board has really worked hard and put so much time and effort in making sure that our budget is where it needs to be to make this year even more special. And when people may be asking you in the parking lot or out in the neighborhood and communities, well, why is the PTO still fundraising? This is what I'm going to say. We're not calling it fundraising anymore. It's fun raising, because the money that we collect during the events helps offset the cost of the events that we provide. And it is going to then, if we have extra money, be able to support additional events throughout this school year to make this school year special, as well as to build the McGee Scholarship that is offered to one senior who attended McGee. And as I mentioned in previous videos, we are setting enough money aside from the current PTO budget that one of our current 4K students will receive that McGee PTO for the final time when they graduate. I think it's 14 years from now, 13 years from now. So we're not fundraising to sit on the money. We are fundraising to make sure that this year is the best and we can continue to offer all of the traditional events that we are able to offer and love so much here at McGee. So we really do appreciate the community's support. And just so you know, next week I will share with you the last few years of the budget and the current budget for this school year and explain a few things there. And also, we had our biggest turnout for the Back to School Bash, where we raised almost a total of $9,000 just at that event alone. And that money is used to offset some of the cost of the Back to School Bash. support upcoming events, and even support our end of the year legacy event, that McGee Legacy event that we plan on having. For our newer families and even some of the families that have been here for a while, if you are not part of the McGee PTO Facebook page, please join. They keep you updated with everything that's going on, and they also share additional information about where you can park and everything else when we have our events. So if you join this page, you will stay well informed, and the conversations on this page are solely just about McGee, the PTO, and events that happen throughout the district. Mark your calendars. September 19th, that was today, we had our McGee PTO meeting, and then we had our back to school picnic. Something else to celebrate, we had 256 family members join us today for our picnic, our biggest turnout yet. On Tuesday, September 23rd, we have our Culver Scoopy Night, and on September 29th, there is no school. On October 17th, we will have our PTO meeting at 9 a.m. On October 20th through the 24th, it's our fall book fair. October 23rd is our school Halloween Spirit Day and the Monster Mash in the evening. On the 30th of October, it's parent-teacher conferences. And then on the 31st, there's no school for professional learning aligned to the science of reading. That is all that I have for you this week. It was great seeing many of you here today for this beautiful weather for our back to school picnic. And I want to wish all of you a wonderful weekend. And I look forward to seeing you all back here on Monday. Take care.